Hi, Leo. What's up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead. Pulling on the ones on your mind that, even though I'm pulling on the current energies at the time of recording this live, with an eclipse getting ready to happen this weekend, it's awesome. I'm going to love it. But anyhow, whenever this reading popped into your algorithm and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always. Perfect timing, Leo, because they are timeless readings meant to find you when they find you. All right. And whatever message comes out, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, look, it's you, strength card. I like that. Cool. Whatever comes out, don't worry. I'll convey it across to you. But when you're with me, I'm your ride or die. I got your back. I'm your crystals. You're protected. Have you seen my chariot? It's got T-tops and air conditioning and a TV set in the dashboard. It's really cool. Good for those long trips. Anyways, I have no clue where we're going with this. Is there a Leo on a road trip somewhere right now? That'd be kind of neat. But anyhow, let's get into it. You ready, Leo? All right. Thanks for coming in, guys. What's up? There we go. Let's do it to it. All right, cool beans. All right, God, tap me into Leo's energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Leo. With that strength card at the bottom of the deck, I like that energy. That's like you. Whenever I see your, like any signs, major arcana at the bottom of a deck, that's telling me that you get to take over the reading, which is nice. It's some confidence, some power coming your way. I like it. All right, so let's go for it, God. Give me everything you got for Leo. Let's see what we got for Leo. You ready, Leo? Let's do it. Dear Leo, won't you come out and play? Dear Leo, meet the brand new day. Sun is up, that's your sign. Sky is blue, it's beautiful. And so are you, dear Leo. Won't you let me love this deck? That counts for 2 shuffles. We're close enough. Close enough for government work. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Overall energy, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Eat at Home card, the Hanging Out card, and there is family and commitment in your future on this one. Look at Paul and Linda just hanging out, looking all cute and lovey-dovey. And there's crazy Uncle John showing up too, and Heather's still wondering why Yoko Ono was screaming into that microphone. Anyways, whatever. And there's 2 Pauls on the card. Interesting. That's cool. Some of you guys might even have an ESA animal or a dog or a cat, because Martha's on there too. Paul's sheepdog. Or there's a Leo here that always wanted a dog, and mom and dad always said no. Maybe now you're like, I'm getting a dog. The High Priestess to the Chariot coming in with the 3 of Cups. That's the wedding at Cana in the biblical tarot, and it's a very interesting love connection between you and the one on your mind. With that Chariot, you guys can break through this barriers that's standing in the way of this. It is very unique, though, isn't it, Leo? Because this 3 of Cups, that's Patty with George Harrison and Eric Clapton. And I would need a whole separate reading to explain what was up with that connection, but it's worth a look. You might want to look it up. In the Chariot, that's not going to happen to you. You guys are going to persevere through whatever the interesting George Harrison, Eric Clapton vibes are on your connection. The song Layla might even resonate to you. That song is literally written about what I was just talking about. You might want to check it out, especially for my Leos that are singer-songwriters, because God above and the High Priestess is working behind the scenes, like Brian Epstein, the Beatles manager, to put the pieces together to give you an award-winning connection and relationship. This is going to be interesting. I'm liking this. Capricorn energies here, Pisces, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. That's a lot of Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Aquarius and Virgo. Okay, let's dig in. Here we go. Definitely talking to some cusper Leos, either the Leo Cancers or the Leo Virgos. But let's find out. Current conditions at Leo. What do we got? The 2 of Pentacles. Nice. The Hermit. Cool. The Virgo energy, be strong with this reading. On the Page of Swords. Lessons learned. I like that. That's cool. This Hermit card tells me you've worked very hard for the things that you have in this lifetime. Especially that 2 of Pentacles, because it actually is highlighting Paul's first guitar. Okay. That's that Rosetta solid top. It's a good little 1950s guitar. You know, even though you always thought life wasn't going to be this difficult, or even life itself in general, like, you never thought you'd go hermit and have to either self-isolate to protect yourself or be into a forced isolation to protect yourself. And it's like not what you wanted it to be. And you've got these people around you feeling like you're in some kind of a club or a group or whatever that like, oh, wow, Leo just gets everything handed to them. It comes so easy to Leo. Without seeing what happened behind the scenes with Brian Epstein on this High Priestess, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the crying, the screaming, the throwing things, what you went through to get where you are. And yet you're being looked at as like the Beatles being thought of as an overnight success when they came to America, when everybody's like, oh, by the way, how about those 3 years in Germany they started out with? You know what I mean? And people keep trying to poke the bear with you on the Page of Swords. And you're like, they keep trying to throw you off your game, and you're doing your best to rise above it. Now I kind of see why I was told to put Toby in your title card when I picked the title cards, because you're beating Toby at his own game. Toby's losing the battle. All this is getting ready to come to an end, and you're going to rise to a whole different level of respect with that Hermit card going forward. No wonder there's so much self-doubt, feelings of imposter syndrome, negative energies coming your way. Toby doesn't want to see you succeed, and Toby knows you're going to succeed, and that's ticking the devil off. In the biblical tarot, the sun card is Jesus coming into Bethlehem on the donkey, right? Toby's going to try to stop that tooth and nail and make you doubt yourself. Some of you guys on the Hermit card might even be experiencing tones and ringing in your ears, okay? The Hermit card in my tarot is the Dr. House of the card, so it might be tinnitus, but I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm calling spiritual signs, okay? And some of those tones are letting you know the good and the bad energies coming your way. You know, the higher pitched tones, they let you know of a good incoming energy. The lower pitched tones are the not so great Toby energies, right? Right ear means it's a 3D energy, left ear for the 5D. So you're actually, or it's tinnitus, or somebody here loves their earbuds. It's a spiritual thing. Okay? Go see a doctor otherwise. Do not take my word for it. I'm a goober with cards. But are some of you guys in the public eye somehow? Interesting. Maybe not in the public eye. Maybe it's just really well known. Maybe you belong to your HOA or the PTA or some other form of abbreviation group or organization or clubs. Some of y'all might even be either a Freemason or an Eastern Star. Lion's Paw. If you want to know, and all you got to do is ask. The thing on this is that you got so many people thinking you were like McCartney, like Macca, born with a silver spoon in your mouth. It just comes so easy to Leo. And that's why they all get jealous on you and they Page of Swords on you. And they didn't see the struggles. The struggle's real, you know? Think of it as like a baptism by fire, that you're coming out of a really rough, I'm being told 9 years, or some of you guys could be born on the 9th or a life path number 9. The 2nd or the 29th may resonate, but you have learned a lot of lessons and you're getting ready to be able to apply them. So I'll get some details on this, but we'll get more into it. I like the vibes for you. We're going in the right direction, and it's happening right now because it is Virgo season at the time of reading this. That's cool. Okay, love department. Let's get into the past vibes. Chanley, what's up? How's it going? Hey, Kristen, how you doing? Lioness, what's up, hon? All right, remember, past person energies, because you are totally allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. Or none of us should tell you what to do. But we've got the 4 of Pentacles into the 5 of Pentacles. This person was more focused on money, status, and clout than a successful union. Wow, a lot of Pentacles. And I know that most people go to the Pentacles always being about money, but I don't see it that way. I always have looked at the Pentacles as stability, balance, and structure, maturity, okay? In this person here with the 4 of Pentacles, they're wondering if you miss them like they're missing you. What? On the 5 of Pentacles, the Band on the Run album here with Paul and everybody, I'm hearing, don't say it, say anything, don't say good night tonight, don't say. Something about the moon vibes. Or somebody here might even be a Leo moon or a Taurus moon on the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus energy. The thing on this is, even though they're not letting it show, and straight up, check it out, Leo, Page of Swords, you've been snooping into their social media, and it's 2025. Everybody does it. Judgment-free zone. No big deal. Okay? The thing on this is, they look like they're all happy hunky-dory, don't they? They're not. They miss the heck out of you. That's the thing. They just had a habit of, they had a habit of confusing you. Because they're even confusing me. I'm like, wait, do you or don't you miss Leo? I miss Leo. But like, no, don't you dare, Four of Pentacles. Don't you tell Leo. Don't you tell Leo, right? There's something this person had a hard time of letting go of. And, you know, when you first met, it took off pretty fast. And this person really misses that with the Six of Wands. That's Jupiter and Leo energy on this one. And it's Ringo and Maureen riding in on a white horse. This is like Caitlin Petty getting to the CMA Fest on time because instead of using the cars, she took a horse. Everybody's like, whoa, how'd that happen? But it works, right? Like the Tesla tunnel. It's actually a petty tunnel, but it's cool. Somebody here might even drive a Tesla, either you or this person. Dig it. But I like the natural order of progression. 4, 5, 6. Ho, ho, ho. That's a cool old memory, right? The thing on this is the way they were always working or always doing stuff, and yet they were more worried about making, like, maybe it was more worried about the status, keeping up with the Joneses. They were accustomed to a lifestyle. They had a habit, they had a very big habit of like over-promising and then under-delivering. Interesting. It's like they would never even sit their phone down, right? They have 5 minutes for a conversation with Leo, right? Hold on a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm listening. They're not listening, right? They were too busy with their sports betting or whatever the pentacle energy comes in on this one, you know? And it's like every time you guys would make up, break up, make up, break up, it never seemed to faze them. And it actually hurt them just as much as it hurt you every single time. Their ego. Somebody whose parents never let them cry, never show emotions. It's like, it's Field of Dreams. It's Tom Hanks. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in relationships. It's that kind of a vibe, you know? I'll get some details on it because due to some childhood programming, this person had way too stiff of an upper lip and would never let you in as a result of it. So worried of a lifestyle that they were accustomed to. I don't know, but we'll find out. Okay, new person vibes. This could either be somebody you're currently involved with or you're single and you wonder what's coming your way. Okay, let's go. The Death card, Scorpio energy. The Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Four of Cups, Cancer energy. Just when you think nothing's going to happen. You know what I mean? The good Lord hands you something unexpected. Seven of Cups. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Shut the front door. You're letting all the heat out. There's a childhood memory unlocked. Some of you guys might even be a part of the GATE program. You might not know it or remember it, but all of a sudden, that's why you're getting the tones in your ears, because it's digging up a childhood memory that you haven't unlocked yet, where it's like the remember those weird tan headphones and the weird computers in school and getting sent to that one room and they just wanted to test a little. I'm a member. Hi, what's up? It's cool. Some of you guys are just starting to remember that. Maybe you're getting into like childhood regression or hypnotherapy, past life regression, things like that, to try to make sense out of things. And somehow, though, you've got, like, you're crushing on this person as a result of a spiritual awakening or something like that. This isn't getting off the ground like there's potential here, but no one's trying. That's the Four of Cups. Because Cancer is normally a really loving energy. You know what I mean? But this Four of Cups is like both of you guys are like, oh, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. And God is literally standing right by you guys with the Fourth Cup being like, it could totally work. Could totally work, right? Okay, we got to get into this because Seven of Cups, you might fear that like you're being played or that you're just another name in their little black book or something, right? The Seven of Cups in my tarot, that's the Love Island card. No further explanations needed. But we'll get clarifiers, okay, right? And this person's already telling me on the Scorpio energy, that's a lot of 8th house stuff going down. You know what I mean? This person's like, oh my God, Archer, Leo is totally my soulmate. I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm like, are you sure about that? Oh my God, totally, yeah. Somebody here likes Jeff Dunham because I totally just saw the puppet. I saw Peanut, that. I don't know. Seven of Cups is the Four of Cups on here. Maybe somebody digs ventriloquism or something. It's like I always said when I go to Nashville and I hang out in the after parties. I don't walk the Broadway strip. I like going to the jazz clubs, 12:30, just going into those kinds of places. The places you wouldn't like the stand-up comedy shows and ventriloquism, stuff like that, little purple dolls and stuff. This here in the energy on this one, the way they're acting has you fearing that there's going to be no different than all the others. Like they're making you think their heart belongs to someone else, or you've gotten stuck in a friend zone, or it's like, oh, they picked somebody else. I know it. It's like they're sussing me out. I bet you they got options. They're just too much. They're too good to be true. That sort of thing. Some of y'all are crushing on a celebrity. Okay, we'll find out. Leo's got a crush. Leo and the person sitting in a tree. I love this. All right, let's dig in. Leo, you know, if you have been stressed and frustrated and crying, they always do say laughter is the best medicine. Who doesn't need a good giggle from time to time? You know what I mean? Maybe dad jokes totally resonate to you. It's a Cancer and a Scorpio walk into a bar. So what's the Leo do? Duck. Right? Anyways. Oh my God. I cannot with you. I mean, I totally could. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go. 2 of Pentacles to the Hermit on the Page of Swords. Give me everything you got for Leo. The 9 of Wands to the Chariot. See, you feel like you're tired. You're beaten down. The King of Cups, because how many more self-loving tests have you got to go through into the 9 of Swords to break out of the silence into the 5 of Swords? You are always such a happy, bubbly person, and you're getting a little tired of people looking at you and being like, hey, Leo, why you got a resting 5 of Swords face going on? Gemini energy. You're like, I don't. I'm thinking. I'm doing something. Give me a minute, right? Give me a minute to go through my healing journey on the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces energy with the Chariot. Some of you guys could totally be Leo, Cancer, Cuspers, or you might even have some strong Cancerian in like your big 4, your Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 7th or the 14th, the 9th, maybe even the 5th. Whoa, number 9, number 9, number 9. There's a lot of repeating 9s around you. That tells me you're embracing the energy because numerologically 2025 breaks down to a 9. And now we're in Virgo season as well. So the energy of the 9s and the completions and the closing old cycles is culminating with these 2 eclipses. I mean, the one that's outside like right now this weekend, it's a blood moon eclipse. All right. This is letting you cut out that stuff that hurts and to get the confirmations that you have done well on your healing journey. Because remember, the King of Cups, Pisces energy, that's the king that pours the cup inward onto themselves. And it's also what makes you the most interesting sign in the world. Doesn't Amaya look like the Dos Equis guy? Stay thirsty, my Leos. But I think your quest for knowledge, that's what's tying into the Page of Swords. You know, it's like maybe you're doing a little bit of your own self-learning, even if it's just watching YouTube and tutorials. Some of you guys are actually going for a certification. Like maybe you want to get certified to get a promotion at work and you need certain trainings or a certain degree. For some of you guys on this Sag energy, though, maybe it's even spiritual, like you're getting your online Reiki certification or something like that. It shows you're doing some very high learning, but you're doing it very privately behind the scenes because every time you let your plan slip to somebody, it goes all awry. Because look how you've got a fake mustache on. Look on the Page of Swords. See John with the fake mustache up there? That's cool. What's up, Selena? Hey, Lioness. What's up, y'all? This is interesting. I like it for you, though. That's the thing, because you're at the end of a very long 9 of Swords negative cycle that has brought a lot of bad things your way. I like this for you. You're shifting into the opposite of that. It's like Freaky Friday energy. You know, you've dealt with, God, at least 9 years. I'm getting about a 9-year spectrum here that you've dealt with about 9 years of bad stuff. And some of the things that you're like, Archer, could we not talk about these couple little, yep, your choice, Leo, it's cool. But you're coming out of that energy. The planetary shifts that we're currently experiencing, along with the eclipses, these are planet shifts that we have not experienced in our lifetimes, unless you're like 130 years old and you're on Good Morning America, right? What's his name with the glasses on there being like, and here at 150 years old, here's Leo. And you're like, call Kevorkian, right? You know? But here's the thing on this. Everything that you've been going through, these shifts that you've been through, and the people you have cut off that you felt like they make you feel guilty or you feel bad about it, you've done the right thing. You're just getting ready to start reaping those rewards. It's like the parable of the sower that you've tried and tried and tried, and you've planted seed after seed after seed to the point that you're exhausted, you know? Those seeds, they move under the soil and they sprout. And sure, some seeds fall on barren soil and produce nothing. Some seeds land in some bad soil and they produce bad stuff. But you got that one, that mustard seed. Look at all the yellow coming out on the pentacles in the beetle deck. Some of you guys, something about like, maybe you like wearing yellow, the yellow dress or a yellow hoodie or a yellow tie or something. But Even colors, they resonate at a frequency. You know how you got like that, I'm never wearing that one black shirt again. Never, ever, ever, ever. Everything went wrong that day when I wore that shirt. Everything resonates at a frequency. You're picking up on the frequencies. It's kind of cool. It's why McDonald's has red and yellow colors, because those colors trigger hunger. There you go. Anyways, somebody here only wears mutable colors. You like to keep cool and low profile. Grays, blacks, the basics, you know. But in the Knight of Wands, you should wear the green, apparently, because that's Joshua, the leader of faith, coming in. Hold on. 4 of Pentacles. There's a side note coming in. Hold on. I need the shadow deck. Hold on. There's a side note coming in. Something that God wants to say directly to you. This is why I work directly for God. I'm basically God's speaker box. No and then. Dude, where's my car, Leo? Chariot energy. Where's my car? Dude, no and then. Where's my car? All right, God, what do you want to say? This is directly to you, Leo. What do we got? 8 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. That's what stopped me. The 4 of Pentacles here. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. I love God works in mysterious ways. This is why I work for him. He's so cool. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Oh my God, right in the order. Some of you guys could be born on the 2nd, 4th, 8th, 27th, 28th, 14th. To the Leo that's been working in private, behind the scenes, wearing a fake mustache, trying to overcome some kind of an addiction or a vice. Either this is for the Leo. He's either been privately attending AA meetings, watching something online, YouTube, how to cope with addiction, how to cope with families with addictions. Something you're attempting, some of y'all are trying to cold turkey something, because now I'm hearing John Lennon, that temperature's rising, fever is high, can't see. That's cold turkey. That's already the name of the song. God sees you and what you're going through and wants you to know. Some of you guys were born jaundiced, by the way. God wants you to know he sees what you're going through and that you will persevere with the 8 of Pentacles and go through, and you can make it through this. Nobody has ever looked at you because you're trying to do it in secret. For those of you that this message resonates, maybe it's getting over a love, somebody that hurt you, right? It could be an addiction to money, sex, drugs, rock and roll, overthinking, whatever it is. God sees you quitting this, alcohol, something. But even though you're doing it in private so nobody gets to see you sweat and you're having to do this on your own, God's proud of you and you're going to persevere and you're going to make it through. Don't you think that anybody else's life is going great just because you're hurt and your stomach is sore and you're crying and it suffers. God's with you in your darkest of hours to make it through this, because he still sees the goodness inside of you before whatever this addiction is, 5 of Swords, took over you. And no matter what anybody walking this earth thinks about you or says about you, no matter who makes you the villain in their story, Leo, God above, the good Lord, is proud of you. Regardless of whether you believe in him or not, he still walks beside you. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. When you think you can't get through it, 2 of Pentacles, he's with you in the 4 of Pentacles. You keep that pentacle above, you keep strong and persevere through it, you will get rewarded. And he sees on the other side, things are beautiful for you. You'll start feeling better by the next moon cycle. That's wonderful. I'm proud of you too. Spinny hugs, Leo. You get spinny hugs for those of you that resonates. All right, I'm going to disconnect from that energy and we're going to get back into the love department. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's dig into the past person. You ready? All right. This was a very strong reading. This is like, it's almost like a Leo reading. It's like, Archer, I don't care about past person, new person, any person. Can we just talk about me for a second? And I'm like, yes, because nobody in your life has ever done that. I'll literally shorten up the love readings for you. And this is a Leo reading. It's for you. It's like a personal reading. All right. Maybe I should change the title. This is almost personal. I don't know. Let's see. 3 of Swords. Ooh, now we're going to get heavy. 2 of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, into the Knight of Cups that leads right to the Ace of Cups. Cancer energy is heavy duty on this reading. But in the Empress, get ready to receive a communication. Your heart is open. This person's was not. Because they're either their bipolar issues, Sagittarius energy, their depression, Scorpio, Cancer energy, or the flat out temper, Aries energy. And they thought they could bully and beat you into submission with their little passive aggressive word talk. It's wow. Who's got a John Lennon playlist going on? Because now I'm hearing playing those mind games too. This person thought that they could control you by silencing you or staying silent to you, right? Open up, just give you enough to keep you on the hook and make you all these promises of how things are going to be, and then withdraw and pull away. As in the Three of Swords, like they were running some kind of a game to try to keep you on the toe, right? And you picked up on it because it started to rub over onto you. And for some of you, that became very overwhelming. And it's almost like whatever they chose over you, though, they know they shouldn't have, because they are now Three of Swords, fearing that this is becoming a missed opportunity. And they've tried multiple options to come through on this, haven't they? But with that Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a very slow and long journey. This is actually, we're going a little ways back. You guys haven't spoken in a while. This was a pretty rough separation, you know? But it's totally in the vibes of play petty games and win petty prizes. They thought they could do all this minor arcana energy because it had worked with people beforehand. Some of you guys, that's how you guys met, was because of what they went through beforehand. Maybe you guys ran in the same friend circle or something. Might have worked together. But it's, I don't know why, but I'm seeing something about a couch. For some of you guys, maybe you got stuck in a friend zone, because I'm seeing the scene from Friends. Pivot! Trying to get the couch up the stairs. Or somebody's moving and trying to get their couch up the stairs. Pivot! The bloopers, the outtakes for that scene are hilarious. Jennifer Aniston can't hold it together. Oh my God. Something about Friends might even totally resonate to you. But I really feel like this person, Three of Swords, I'm going to tell you what. The only person they were cheating you on with was themselves and their own ego, right? They regret and they wish they hadn't stuck you in the friend zone, because they didn't realize how powerful your guys' connection was. That's the thing. Whatever it is they did chose over you, they slowly have been taken away from them piece by piece as they slowly hit rock bottom. That's leaving them going through some of their own Four of Pentacles personal trauma that's causing them to have a reprogramming or a retraining of thought. For some of you guys, you know how their mom totally liked you better? That's who's helping them see the error of their ways straight. I just heard a Leo be like, this is the cross. You want a little cross-watcher reading, Leo? I just heard one of the cross-watchers be like, Mom, Archer just said that Leo likes you better. The mom's like, yeah, I totally like Leo better. It's, yeah, Mom, right? Whatever it is, they've been through an experience of an awakening that they had to find out on their own, because they were really disrespecting your heart and what you provided for them. And they thought they could do this and keep you on the hook. And it's like, they've realized as a result of hitting a form of rock bottom, Leo, that they're kind of like a Sims character walking face first into the wall. And they're like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working, God? Why aren't you helping me? Why am I not getting better? What's going on? And God's like, because of Leo. Maybe you should fix things with Leo. You can't just sweep it under the rug after you Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles broke Leo's heart and expect Leo to just keep moving forward. You hurt Leo's trust. You did damage to Leo that future people might have to deal with if this doesn't get fixed, right? And that's a bit of what they're going through having this awakening. It's definitely the energy of a transformation as we go into this Virgo season. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo or a mutable sign. Virgo, Scorpio. Nope, that's a fixed sign. Stop it, Scorpio. Hang on. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius, or somebody with some Scorpio in their chart. But this Ace of Cups, I love when the Ace of Cups comes out, especially when it's on the Six of Wands. All right, Cancer, Leo energy on this. But this is also the way I was taught, was that when this Ace of Cups comes out in a past person reading, is that this is when they've done the work and they come in a form of unforgiven love and unconditional forgiveness. It's the ability to actually talk things through and clear the slate. And they're already thinking about you. They've been through so many awakenings that the way people around them have treated them, that they've had so many times right now, they're like, I cannot believe I did that to Leo. Why would I have done that to Leo? Why are you so stupid? You know, come on, brain, think of things. That's sort of a vibe. There's a lot of regret. They actually do have to go through this in order to develop the feelings of love for you that's inside there. Because you saw it the minute you met each other. That's why you felt like you knew them right out of the gate and there was this deep connection. Is because you saw through what the world had done to them, Three of Swords, to destroy them and cause them to put this Four of Pentacles energy up. They just hadn't found it for themselves. And with this time apart to do that, they have been extremely humbled. into a point that it's a complete pivot. That with the Ace of Cups, it's the affirmation, especially for those of you that keep throwing pennies in wishing wells. Heads up if you pass by a wishing well or a fountain in a town square or like in a roundabout or something, because literally God has seen every time you've thrown a penny into the well. It's a very deep prayer and a very big order, but you actually manifested completely reprogramming this person from years of childhood abuse, childhood neglect, and never feeling like they were good enough for anybody so much that they had to control the narrative just to make everyone think they were awesome. When you kind of right out of the gate loved them just for you, okay? Something about a picnic blanket or something may resonate to you. I'm even seeing the picnic basket or something. They're finna make plans on this one to come out of it. And what I'm seeing is that they're going to call you from a point of frustration that's humbling them. King of Wands into the Knight of Cups in order to try to come back correctly with a proper analogy. I've caught plenty of analogies, but with a proper apology in the hopes that you'll accept it, because they really do fear that they fell in love with you too late. So for those of you choosing to forgive this and move forward, you have the Ace of Cups on the Six of Wands that you can move forward into a whole new love. Riding on a white horse, something about horseback riding may even resonate to you, Leo. Okay. However, if you would at least like to have the closure to understand that you guys can at least move forward in an amicable forward direction without fear of them going nuts on you or coming back in the future or something, I do see even the ability to end on good terms and actually get to put one under the belt that you don't have to sit there and dread for the rest of your life that out of the blue they're going to turn up and go just all freaky helter-skelter out on you. Tower card. You know? I like it for you. But in the end, you have free will, Leo, just like everyone else does, and the choice is up to you. All right, now let's dig in and get into the new person vibes. Oh, I love you guys. What's up? Oh my gosh, the 136 in the chat. Love the like for you, Leo. You are the sun. You are the center of the stinking universe. You know that. Okay, Leo. Hey, Leo. Hi. What's up? Hi. If you want to book a personal private reading with me, it is now an automated. You can have a direct link right to the booking site. All you have to do is scan the QR code down here. The link is also pinned in my bio. It's in the pinned comment too that Melissa does. She's the awesome modest with the mostest. Love it. I am very blessed with my mod squad. They're awesome. Anyways, it's all automated now. Hashtag instant gratification. You can go to the booking site. It'll let you pick from the available dates and the times for your appointment. And then as soon as you reserve it, I get notified so I can reach out to you. And if you choose the one-on-one Zoom reading where it's just like you're live here right at the table, like we're FaceTiming and hanging out, you own the table, you run the show, I'm just your speaker box. I'll reach out and I'll send you, it's me personally, it's not a form email. I'll reach out and I'll send you the link to your Zoom reading. And if you just choose the traditional private YouTube video, then I'll reach out and I'll get your questions and your details, okay? But whatever you pick, thank you for trusting me with your energy, and I look forward to helping you in any way I can. And please subscribe and be part of the family, because like I've been telling the other signs, the only thing that I asked for Christmas this year is like, I don't need your money or anything. Google pays me well. I've made very smart business moves over the years, and whatever, we're good. I just need your love. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, I asked God, I was like, please and thank you. Can I have a 100K plaque for Christmas this year? All right. And if you guys can help contribute to it to get us to 100,000 by Christmas, I will do a special live where when the plaque shows up, I'll wrap it and we will actually do a live together and open it together, because it's not my 100K plaque. It's for all of us because we're a family here. All right. So subscribe and join and be a part of the family and hype the video. All right. I know some of you guys don't like liking these because then it pops in your videos and it was like, wow, why do you watch Archer? What in the world's the matter with you? What are you doing watching Archer? It's cool. You don't have to. Free will. But if you wouldn't mind hyping the video, that'd be cool. Or leave a comment. It's awesome. And thank you for being here, being part of the fam. Okay. I do go live for an All Signs every Monday evening. And also don't forget, Leo, if you are in or around or can get to Nashville, Tennessee on Sunday, September 14th, I will be doing a live All Signs meet and greet that will cost nothing, no ticket costs. All you have to do is show up. All right. It's all taken care of, provided for by the management companies. Even if you're in town for Dr. Joe Pez Dispensiazzi's, so I can't say his name right, but you know who it is. Anyways, the thing is, if you're in town, come by. I'll be announcing later this week the location and the time for Sunday, September 14th. Come, bring a tarot deck if you want. You can come and hang out. We're going to go live, be on the channel. Melissa's making goodie bags, and we're going to have an awesome time. So if you can get to Nashville on September 14th, come and hang out and be a part of the channel and a live All Signs. Love you. And also, don't don't forget, coming up September 21st, me and Frankie from Frankie's Tarot, we're going to be doing another All Signs and Life collab together. We have not gotten to read cards in years together, and we loved it so much, we decided to make it a thing. All right, so the next upcoming one is on September 21st, and I haven't told Frankie yet. Hold on, Leo. I got to go into ASMR Archer. Just a second. Hold on. We're going to do like those real estate TikToks where it's like, wow, this card will really make you guess your life decisions. You know. Anyways, but yeah, here's the thing. I'm planning another live collab with Frankie for her birthday. Shh, don't tell. High Priestess. So we're going to do something around November 24th. She's a November 14th. Grandma, stop it. My grandma was the November 24th Sat. She's trying to home in on the energy. Anyways, we're going to do a live All Signs for Frankie's birthday. And I might be able to figure out a way from 2,000 miles away how to get her to eat cake on the camera. I don't know. I'll work on it. But anyways, so hang out, stay tuned, because there's also a collab coming up with Selena from Love Fire Tarot. That's going to be on October 18th. It's going to be a Halloween collab All Signs. I might just go as a tarot reader. I don't know. Selena, what are you going to go as? I don't know. But anyways, there's a lot of upcoming appearances, collabs, and more. So subscribe, be a part of the channel. I'm not going to ask you just to subscribe for Christmas and then give you nothing. I got lots in store and planned. Upcoming events in Michigan, Florida, more in Tennessee, more collabs. So hang out. I'll make it worth your while. I promise. Unlike your past person, I under-promise and then over-deliver. Oh, that's what the past person's going to finally learn how to do. Aw, they like humble pie. Okay, this person has changed. Okay, let's get back into the new person energy, all right? Doop, 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 boop, pop, bam, boom. There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you for being here too, Leo. I love you. Okay, now, Death card, 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio vibes. Something about July 4th this year means something. What happened to you on July 4th? I don't know, but July 4th just totally popped at my face. Like, whoa, what's that? I don't know. Let's find out. The Moon card. This person is totally hiding their feelings for you, and stop feeling guilty for that dream you had about them, because they totally have been dreaming about you too. Okay. Hey, Charlene. Oh my gosh. What's up, girl? Oh, gee, I miss you. What's going on? Spinny hug, Charlene. Ooh, look at the Empress is back. Leo, do not take offense to this, okay? Because I can tell with this new person, you do crush on me. You like them, but sometimes with the Tower card, it's not what they say, but how they say it. Because even this, they're looking at me being like, oh, wow, Archer, look at that Leo. I'm like, yeah, okay. It got them good birthing hips. That's not me. That's this person, okay? There might be a little lost in translation vibes coming in on this one. And girls, before you get mad at me, don't shoot the messenger. That is actually a compliment. Okay, you know what they always say, men marry their mothers, women marry their fathers. And this person sees that you would be really like, the thought of what them and you could make into the world has them really excited. They're like, whoa. It's like if Albert Einstein and Taylor Swift had a baby or something. This person has some weird analogies. The way they're acting, though, has you fearing they're going to be no different than the others. Death card to the Empress. What makes them any different? I like them every time I open my heart up and I show feeling. Look, Archer. Look at the last time what happened when I opened my heart up. I'm like, I know, Leo. I know. Calm down. It's okay. I can't do this anymore. You know? Caitlin's been told see, legit facts. I'm not allowed to lie. I work for God. Truth. It's a compliment. Leo, take the compliment. What? Who's line dancing? I keep seeing somebody learning how to line dance, or like wanting to get better at line dancing or something. Boot, scoot, and boogie. I don't know. Anyways, okay. The thing on this is that you fear they've got you stuck in the friend zone, right? One of you guys want to totally come out of the friend zone, but it's a weird, awkward vibe. Hangman to the Empress is that one of y'all, and actually it's straight up, it's both you guys are hiding a crush. We have a form of a standoff, but don't worry. I can outdraw you, mysterious stranger. All right. The thing on this is that you're thinking they've got you stuck in the friend zone, like they're interested in someone else, or maybe they're in the public eye and they get a lot of attention. Oh, that's for the Leos crushing on a celebrity. Wait a second. Some of you guys are a celebrity couple. Oh, I'm reading for a celebrity couple. And I do have some couples that I've read for like that, both celebrities and not, which even standard employment is employment. Actors and actresses are employees. They work for a living. But the thing on this is, dude, I don't care if one of you ain't a celebrity or not a celebrity. In your eyes, they are. And in their eyes, you are. Here's what's up. You guys are very nervous because of what you guys have gone through in the past, but it's really also very adorable. Because if I'm sitting back here on a park bench quietly observing you two with Forrest Gump, and I'm like, check it out. Leo and that person are totally a thing, right, Forrest? And he's like, Mom always said, stop looking at other people, Archer. And I'm like, what? Just eat your chocolates and hush. Tom Hanks. Who here likes movies with Tom Hanks? We've had 2 different movies come out about that. That's freaky. Interesting. Or the movie Airplane might resonate to you, or somebody's making plans to fly or travel, because I literally just... From Tom Hanks movies to Leo, do you like movies with gladiators? Oh, stop it. Tower card on the 2 of Pentacles. I have to go to church on Sunday. We're all going down to the river after this reading, Leo. But remember how I mentioned this in the beginning? Look who popped up. It's you. This is wild. The thing on this is that there's a lot of swords interference coming in, okay? There could be a lot of eyes on this, or a lot of people who you guys are both 10 of swords worried about their feelings getting hurt, or the peanut gallery chiming in. Like, there's a lot of people are like, oh, Leo, it's not going to work. Maybe you guys work together. And like, there's so many taboos that come into it, especially for those of you in the friend zone, where it's like at one point, you guys tried this before. Is this like a childhood friend vibe or something? And like somebody who you ignored when you were like in school or something. Oh my God, it's more Taylor Swift vibes. It's that you belong with me. Like Leo, when you were a kid, you had big glasses on and you were writing on notepads to the boy across the window or something like that, right? And then you guys tried it at one point, but it was weird, right? It was like, okay, all right, I kind of like you. You kind of like me. Let's, that's weird. Oh my God, no. Because you guys were just young at that point, right? And now after some time apart, there's been double transformation with Scorpio energy all over this part of the reading. Okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but they definitely got some strong Scorpio in their chart. Gemini's here, Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini again. Oh my God, see? This is all part of your blueprint. This person is a little bit of the rib from Adam, right? That's why you feel a deep connection. You guys have known each other for a while. The rib from Adam. This person wants her Leo back, Leo back, Leo back, Leo ribs. Oh my God. The thing on this is, the time just wasn't right. You guys had to literally just grow up or mature and go through your life's experiences, so to speak, in order to come back and be ready for this. That's why you guys are going to wind up in like this awkward, backed into a corner situation that's going to lead them to speaking the truth. And it's not that they're lying to you. They're just nervous AF that they're like, oh my God, Leo's way too good for me. Oh my God, I didn't have this chance before. And it's like out of the blue, they're like, oh wow, hi Leo, haven't talked to you in forever. How you been? What's going on? And then that's what leads up to the Sun card and the 7 of Cups, that after the time you guys have been apart, they decide to take action with temperance. And it leads right to the 3 of Cups. I told you, this person has already envisioned you married because you're like a stinking empress to them, you know? And I always did. I was trained to look at the Empress as Leo energy, even though it's more of a fixed vibe overall, and it's really more about Libra and Taurus. I always felt Leo vibes off of that, and this card emphasized it the best. That's why I literally love this deck. Is because look at the Virgin Mary. Look at Mother Mary's heart chakra energized. Hey, Leo, yeah, you want to know something? You know that weird female voice that you have no clue who it is? And you're like, is that my grandma or a great-grandma or an ancestor? I don't know. I can't place that vibe. Do you know that you're literally channeling and speaking to the Virgin Mary herself? That's her voice. I just got chills off of that. Whoa. 3 of Cups. You are going to wind up marrying this person. Because this here, the thing is, it's like somebody is going to step in on this Scorpio, Libra energy. Somebody's going to step in and like, I'm seeing that movie, The Proposal, or somebody here either likes Ryan Reynolds or Betty White, but somebody here is going to totally Scorpio energy, Libra Scorpio vibes. They're going to totally pull a Betty White of like, oh gosh, I need you two to work things out. Oh gosh, if you guys don't work things out, oh gosh, if I don't get to be a grandmother someday, I don't know what's going to happen. And then you guys do something about it. And then all of a sudden the person's like, oh, cool. That's awesome. Wow. When's the wedding? And you're like, oh, you son. Sandra Bullock is fun. I do like Sandra Bullock. She's cool. I would totally that's cool. But yeah, that somebody here is an actress or in Hollywood somehow, or some kind of a celebrity point. But that's literally what it is. Somebody is literally setting you two up to get you two together because they just know that you two belong together. You belong with me. Okay, that song's how we're closing the reading out because I'm running out of vocals. Leo, this is happening. You better invite me to the wedding. You know what I mean? Because you're going to save a lot of money on the wedding too. All you got to do is order water because one of your guests is going to totally BYOB because this is the wedding at Cana. I love it. Oh my gosh. I might even know of a really cool like singer. Maybe I could get together a wedding band for you or something. If I only knew of an awesome singer-songwriter somewhere. I don't know. I'll work on that and I'll get back to you. But meanwhile, you just enjoy this because this is happening in the week ahead for you, and it's leading in, and then you wind up getting walked right down the aisle. Oh, I love that song. Going to the chapel and we're gone. You wouldn't let me stop singing. You're like, Archer, one more, encore. No. Just like the Beatles, 20 minutes and unplugged. Let's go. I love this for you, Leo. I love reading for you. Oh my God. Leo, remember, this could resonate to any placement of Leo in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Leo, Venus, I approve this message. But remember, all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. It's why your dominant rock is the sun. Okay? Leo, thank you so much for letting me read for you and being a part of the fam. And until next time,